Hi there, Mark here again. Got Alfie on the camera.
Hello.
Welcome to this video where I just want to give a little overview of what's going on with the channel, some little projects I've got on the go for the summer, and yeah, basically about some body shells that I've bought. So as you can see, we've got a few laid out here. We've got the old Escort, which is this one here. I found the box out the loft. It's over 25 years old now. It's not looking too bad, is it?
Older than me.
Yeah, considering it's been in the loft that long. So it's the Escort RS Cosworth on the TT02B chassis, as you can see. And here's the old chassis itself. And this is 100% original. There's nothing been changed out on this except for a motor mounting that broke. You can see I've changed the wheels because this is what happened to the original body. You might have seen that before on one of my older videos. But yeah, this has been seriously used over the years. The
front end's unrecognisable,
yeah,
isn't it?
I mean, it's had so many crashes and rollovers that it's pretty trashed, isn't it? But it holds a lot of fond memories for me, this kit. It's one of my favourite cars. It still handles like a dream, it really does. So you might have seen one of my videos a couple of years ago. Did a little project where I converted it to, I think this is a 2004 Mexico Subaru. And that fits nicely on there. I think this shell was originally for a TT01, I think. So that went on there. And as you can see, I don't know if you've got that off, but the advantage of this old TT01 chassis over the TT02 and TT01 is that suspension travel is pretty wicked, isn't it? But it's pretty good off-road. So yeah, that's what I did to it, because you couldn't get these body shells or particularly the Tiger Stripe Decals or stickers for love nor money. But I was looking around a few weeks ago, and I knew that Tamiya had re-released the TT02 with the road version of this car, so I thought there might be some bits and bobs lying around, some new spares. And I'd also got some vouchers kindly given to me for Kamtec. So I had a check on Kamtec's website. Let's just move this box out of the way, Alf, so we can see some stuff. And lo and behold, they've got this, which is their reproduction Lexan Cosworth RS turbo shell. And looking at it, it's pretty good, isn't it, Alf?
Yeah.
What I'll do is just put it with the original. There's not quite as much detail in the mould lines, but basically it's all there. And if we pop that over the top, you can see that everything quite lines up, so that should be pretty much the same. And also the good thing is that the mounts here for the rear wing should take the original whale tail, which is this solid plastic one that's on the original, so I could take that off. Although with the Kamtec version you do get these Lexan versions of the wing, which I think is going to be a bit fiddly, don't you? I'll have to cut those.
Yeah.
Get those to replicate. So I'm going to swap that over. So that should be a straight swap. So you get those there. I think you get a sticker pack that comes with it. It's quite good. It's quite minimal, but you know, if you just spray it one colour, that's all you'd need really.
Yeah.
The other thing that I would like, in addition to this, would be the window frames, because they'd be quite tricky to make yourself. But anyway, so that's what you get with it, and you also get window masks, just spraying it off, so that's all good, and that's pretty cheap. I think it was about 26-27 quid for that. But obviously I wanted to replicate my original, so a bit more checking, and lo and behold, found these beauties. This is a new company that I found on the internet called RCdecals.co.uk. To be fair, they were quite expensive, but I thought it was going to be worth it. They do look really well reproduced, and mainly one of the good points is it's reproduced on clear plastic rather than a white plastic background. So all that's pretty good, and they're pre-cut. But that's caused me a little bit of a problem. I was talking to you about this, wasn't I, Alf?
Yeah.
The problem being, if I can just peel one back. If you can see, got that off. There's actually a lip around.
Yeah, very, very small.
Yeah, all of the decals. Now, trouble being, that's all well and good, but unfortunately, the way that these go together on the original is that these are kind of interlocked. So there's I think that's a sticker, that's a sticker, that's another one fits in the bottom. So they all kind of interlock, and if there was that lip on, it's going to cause a bit of a problem, a bit of an unsightly ridge, I think. So I'm going to have to trim all those off anyway. But you know,
if you just wanted to do it quickly.
Oh yeah, I think you could do it.
I think a lot of people would prefer that, to be fair, wouldn't they? But
yeah, that's the trouble. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. And like I say, we do get all the window frames with this, lights and so on. Got the grills, headlights, like I said, and all the compatible decals, the sponsors decals. So that's great stuff. So to finish that off, what I obviously needed was some wheels, and these are the wheels that you get with the new Tamiya TT02 road version of the Escort. I got these from Tamiya parts. I think these were about 12 quid for the 4. And last thing I need is a set of rally block tyres. So I bought these. So you might wonder why I've bought a set of 4 with black wheels. Well, that's because these aren't Tamiya rally block tyres. These are pattern copies, and they're a real soft compound. You can probably see, much softer than the Tamiya one. But if I pull this one off, you'll see they come with foams as well, which is another bonus. And I've test fitted it on a wheel. As you can see, it's a perfect fit. Okay, so if I just put this up against the Tamiya rally block, you can see, hopefully, that it's just a little bit larger diameter, isn't it, Alf? So that'll be nice because it will fill the wheel arch just that little bit better. I like the bigger wheel in the arch, and also it will slightly raise the gearing just a little bit.
Yeah. And
like this soft compound does really grip well, especially on tarmac and harder surfaces like that. So I'm really pleased to have got those. And did I mention, Alf, I got those from Blacksmith Products. I don't know if you know those. I think bsp.co.uk. And like I said, it was £14 for the 4 wheels, the 4 tyres and the 4 foam inserts. So that's a bargain, that is, for those. Okay, so that's the Escort project. What else have we got? Right.
behind you.
Behind me. The lunchbox.
Yeah.
Should we talk about that one now? Okay, so with the vouchers, I was looking, I was just going to get the one shell from Kamtec, but Peter Smith, who recommended Kamtec to me and these bodies, said have a look at these. I think they're RC banger racing bodies, I think. They do tons of these different designs. I think they're 1/12 designed for their racing cars, their banger racing cars. But Peter Smith told me that these would fit on the CW01 chassis, which is the Lunchbox, obviously. Let's have a look. So here's your chassis, and if you look the width wise and where the wheel arches are, is pretty much spot on it, Alf.
Yeah, about right.
So I was thinking that's going to make a nice little comical truck for this. This is a Morris Minor. I don't know if is it written on the wheel arch there, Alf?
I think it says Minor.
Yeah, it's a Morris Minor. So obviously it's a really hard plastic. I know that these are quite tough to cut, but should last a long while. Should take a right beat in that thing. So I haven't decided what colour I'm going to paint it yet, but I think you can just use ordinary automotive paints to spray these with. So yeah, that's another little project to come. And as you can see, I bought another shell. So while I was on the Kamtec site, this one caught my eye. I think this is a new one. This is for the TT02B. It's a Neo Scorcher reproduction. I think this was £16 or something like that. So obviously you get the main body and you get the wing. And as you can see, I've got my trusty old Neo Scorcher. It's had a good thrashing, this one again. This is 5 or 6 years old. Yeah,
the original wing's long gone, isn't it?
The original wing went about 5 years ago. And it's well past its best now. It's looking a bit tatty, but again, like the Escort, the chassis itself is fantastic. It's still going strong. Got no problems with that, apart from had a little accident and broke one of the rear uprights. Very strange, but it's a bit of a in the field fix there. Just to finish off the run, but yeah, so I've made a few little mods to this recently. I think the latest thing that I've got is some GPM racing axles and drive shafts. I think they're the CV joints, constant velocity joints in there. So those have now got the steel drive shafts on the front and rear, and just to get this back to its former glory, I thought we'll get this. Again, I haven't gone for a sticker pack with this one. I'm not sure on the colour scheme, but I'm going to come up with my own colour scheme, probably end up being with some paints that I've got left lying around. But hopefully we can transform that and it should look like new, shouldn't it, off when it's all done?
Yeah.
Give it a good clean up and a good polish, and get this thing cut out and put on. So that's project number 3. So that should keep me going into the summer, shouldn't it? Because I've got, what I've got on the go, I've still got the dump truck to finish, that's still on the go. And then as you can see, we've got the Agrios. I haven't even done an unboxing video for that yet, have we, Alf?
No,
so
we haven't had time.
to do, and obviously it's going to take a bit of building that kit. So yeah, I hope you follow along through the rest of the summer and see how we get on with these little projects. It's been nice chatting to you. Thanks for filming, Alfie.
No problem.
And see you all soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, did I throw you if I said behind you?
What are they? They're bang racing here. But Peter said that these fitted on CW01, the lunchbox. I'll say that again. But Peter said these fitted. Well, let's do it.